everyone, this is Julie with Reflections Framing and Stitching. Today is Friday. It is the 20th of December, I believe, and this is a Chart of the Day video number 161. Welcome. If you haven't been here before, this is a video about counted cross stitch and choosing different fabric options for a particular chart. Sometimes it's an easy thing to do to find different fabric options, and other times it's a little more difficult. But I am here to help you, for those of you who maybe aren't able to do it yourself for one reason or another. Either you're not a risk taker, or you don't have a local shop. Hopefully this video will help you to choose fabric with more confidence. Today's chart is Winter Garden Light from Yasmin's Made with Love. And this is, yes, that's what it is. I can't see anymore without my glasses, and I didn't grab them. So this is, Yasmin is a new to the shop designer. She's been around for a little while, as far as I know. I'm not sure how long, but this is the first time I've ordered any of her designs. So this is what it looks like. Let me straighten that for you. I thought it was a pretty design. I think the picture is not the best, but we all know it's hard to get a good picture of things. Let's see. The stitch count is 233 by 78, so your finished size, assuming you're using the 32 count linen that is called for, would be about 14.8 by 4.8 inches. The called for fabric is 32 count Cappucino by Fiber on a Whim, which I do believe I have that. Yes, I do have that to show you. And then the floss that is used is called T&L. I have not heard of that. It's possibly very popular over maybe in the UK, but I haven't heard of it before. But she does give a conversion to DMC, so that is what I am working with, is the DMC today. And then I did go ahead and do an overdyed conversion, because obviously the T&L are overdyed threads. So if anyone wants to educate me on the T&L threads, please leave a comment and let me know where they're from and any other information you might have on them. So I'm going to show you the called for threads first, and then I'll show you my conversion threads, and then I will talk a little bit about a color that I am not 100% sure that I'm okay with in the chart. That's just a personal thing for me. So these are, let me grab a white sheet so you can see it better. These are the called for DMCs. As you can see, there's only, 6 colors. So that's called for. I'm going to hold up my conversion, which I will leave in the description box below in case you want to change yours out. I would still stick with the DMC white. I don't, overdyed whites to me don't give you enough bang for your buck, so I tend not to use those. But there they are side by side. Except for I don't have white on here because it's just white. We don't need to have a double of it. And the color that I personally am not sure that I like is the pink. And it is used, it took me a long while to figure out that the kind of purpley color on this chart is actually that pink. So if you look, these flowers up here in the border and these little motifs that are sprinkled, some of them are the pink also. I'm just not sure that, I think I would probably try and stitch one after I have stitched everything else to see whether I like it. I do have an option for everybody. I thought maybe more of a red might make me happier, so I've pulled DMC 347 as an option, and Ladybug from Classic Colorworks as an overdyed option. So I kind of like that pop of red. But again, most likely if I were to stitch this, I would probably try one of those motifs and see how I like it with the other colors once they're done. So I'd do that middle section first. I'd stitch the middle section first, and maybe one of these up here just to see what I like. Okay, so let's look at fabric. And like I said, this is 32 count Cappucino from Fiber on a Whim. It is what I would call a beige, but it's got little hints of green and maybe kind of almost a dusty purple in places. So it looks like this. And this is what the threads look like on there. And that's, I like it. I think it's an excellent choice. So, you know, sometimes I do disagree with what the designer has chosen. And that could be because of dye lots. Their dye lot might not be anywhere close to what the dye lot that I have is. So, again, that's why it's kind of important to build a relationship with a shop owner who can tell you, okay, that dye lot really doesn't look good with those things, with those floss colors. So I'm beating a dead horse here. So anyway, next up would be 32 count or 36 count antique lace from Seraphim. It is a little more gray, has a little kind of peachy colored hints to it. Very pretty. I like it. Looks like that. And that's what the colors look like. That's a good option. I do like the colors on there. Let's see. Okay, so speaking of dye lots, Tobias from Seraphim. Generally speaking, Tobias has come in a brownish color. And this last time I ordered it, Tobias came in kind of green. So, again, dye lots matter. I don't know how much I can stress that. Dye lots matter. This would be a very nice option, though. The green option. The colors all look pretty on there. And then we're going to just go into one of my favorite neutrals, which is Raw Natural. This is a 40 count. Raw Natural comes in like all your basic counts. They do have a natural Aida color that's very similar. It's a little, you know how Aida is usually stiff. The natural color, I think the name of it is Natural Linen Aida, I think is what it's called. It's kind of rough feeling. So I just wanted to caution you on that one. You might get it and go, ooh, this is really rough. But it is pretty much this color, which sometimes you just want that color. But I think the colors are very pretty on here, and I like it a lot. Now this next one I thought might be fun. It's a little bit out of the box. I like to go out of the box a little bit, so it's a little out of the box. The base is natural, like I showed you in the previous fabric, but it's got the white polka dots, so it's the natural and white Petit point. This is a 32 count, and I think that would be cute. Don't you think that would be cute? Now, if I were doing this fabric, I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it, but there are these random, 4 stitches that kind of look like snowflakes. Not the bigger motifs, but these random, you can probably not see them very good. I would leave those out because the polka dots on this fabric are going to do the job for you. So I think that would be really cute. Next up is a Graceful Gray Aida 16 count. It's kind of, they call it gray. It's definitely a blue gray. So if you wanted a colored background, this would be very pretty. Just going to hold that pop of red up there too. So see, that would work fine. So that's a good option for you. Just a plain gray. This is Heron Gray, 38 count Heron Gray. And also pretty. And then last but not least, also a fun one, 32 count gray with white Petit point. So I showed you the natural with white, and the gray with white would also be really cute. I think that would be adorable if you did that. So that is all your options that I've come up with. I'm sure there's 100 other options a person could choose. But I don't want to overwhelm you. These are just a few of the options that I think would work. So hopefully one of those will work for you if you decide to stitch Winter Garden from Yasmin's Made with Love. Let's see, what else did I want to remember to tell you? Holidays are coming up. So next week is Christmas. First, let me wish everyone who celebrates a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to all. My hours for next week, I will be closed. I'm always closed on Monday. I'll be closed Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Open on Friday. We have stitching on Saturday. And then the following week is the same schedule. I'll be closed Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Open on Friday and Saturday. So you might want to make a little mental note or even a handwritten one. I can't make mental notes anymore. They all pretty much have to be handwritten or I forget them. So that's pretty much all I have for you today. This is probably a shorter video, but as you can tell, I am at the shop and it is 10 o'clock, so it's possible people are going to be ringing the doorbell soon. So I think I'm going to let you go. I am, again, still working on the pantry video. I'm hoping to get some more of it done this weekend. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I do have to start wrapping presents, and cookie baking has yet to start. So I've got a busy weekend ahead. I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Get some stitching in. And again, happy holidays to everybody. Take care. Bye.